Today, I got something very, very special for you. I'm going to reflect with you on the Nativity by using a stained glass window by John Piper, titled The Nativity Window. And I can hear you ask, what does this window have to do with the Nativity? Very good question. It's just a tree with 5 animals. Starting from the top, you got a rooster, then you got a goose, then you got a crow, then you got an owl, and down on the ground you have a lamb. What does this have to do with Christmas? Let me explain. By the way, you can see this window in St. Mary the Virgin's Church, Iffley, Oxford. And the window is based on a very, very old Latin legend that on Christmas night the animals can speak and herald the birth of Christ. How can they do that? They do that in their very own animal language, their own individual animal language. Are you ready for it? Because I've been waiting to do this for a long time. The first to speak is obviously the rooster, because it is the rooster that every morning awakes the dawn. But remember that the Latin roosters don't go cock-a-doodle-doo. The Latin roosters go kikiriki. And on Christmas night, therefore, he goes kikiriki, Christus natus est, which means Jesus Christ is born. And the goose is so surprised that she begins to go quack, 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 quando, quando, which means when. And now it is the turn of the crow to answer, ac, 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 in ac nocte, which means in this very night. And then it is the turn of the wise owl to ask a question, ubi, which means where. And finally, it is the turn of the lamb to answer, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. But you may say, it's just a legend. But don't underestimate the profound truth that very often lies at the core of a legend. In fact, don't we include in our nativity scenes all sorts of animals? Donkey, ox, lamb, ducks, the goose, goats. They're all part of creation because we proclaim that Jesus, taking on flesh like us, coming to live in our midst, has now injected his divinity not only in us human beings, but in all of creation. This is also echoed in many indigenous paintings of the Nativity, because in Aboriginal spirituality, everything is interconnected. People, plants, animals, landforms, and celestial bodies are part of a large family, of a larger spiritual reality. That's why their totem is so important, because it provides a link with the spiritual. The totem provides a link with the dream time. Pope Francis, in his encyclical Laudato Si, quotes the Canadian bishops saying, "From panoramic vistas to the tiniest living form, nature is a constant source of wonder and awe. It is also a continuing revelation of the divine." And that is why at the bottom of this beautiful stained glass window, John Piper quotes a poem, 2 lines of a poem by Christopher Smart. "Let man and beast appear before him and magnify his name together." What does the poem mean by "let man and beast appear before him"? First of all, what he means by man is all human beings, men and women, young and old, rich and poor, of all races and creeds. May they come together with whom? May they come together with all the beasts. First of all, with the 5 beasts, they have just announced the birth of Christ. But then we are called to come together with all the friendly pets that we have in our homes, winged and furry, bleating and mooing, creeping and crawling, as well as all the creatures great and small that roam over our planet, and also all the sea creatures that swim in the oceans. And so on Christmas night, we are called to gather together, all human beings with all the animals of creation, to do what? To magnify His name. Because Jesus, the Son of God, by humbling Himself to share in our humanity, has made it possible for us and for all creatures to share in His divinity. And so on Christmas night, let man and beast appear before the newborn child and magnify His name together. If you find these short videos interesting and useful, you may wish to enroll in a course that I'll teach in 2021 at Catholic Theological College, titled How to Teach Religious Education and Theology Through Art. It will be taught in Semester 1, 2021 in 3 weekends. And over the periods of 36 hours, we will explore thousands of artworks covering all the major themes of our Christian faith. You may wish to enroll for the whole course or choose some of the topics that are of more interest to you. This unit will be taught both face-to-face, we hope, and also at the same time via Zoom. If you want to enroll, please email or call John Bartholomews. On the screen you have all his details. I hope to see you there. Bye now.